Hello guys, I am FastAnne, and in today's video, I'll give you a full guide to the new Rainbow Six Siege season, Crystal Guard. I'll show you the new operator Osa, the reworked maps Bank, Coastline, and Clubhouse, and all the other changes coming with this new season. First off, I'll show you the new operator Osa. She can place down a bulletproof shield. She's a 2-speed, 2-health operator, and she has Thermite's rifle or Jackal's SMG as a main weapon. For a secondary, she has the PMM pistol. She can either bring smoke grenades or a claymore. More on her gadget later, because first I'll show you the most important changes on the 3 reworked maps. On the first map, Clubhouse, there's a few changes outside the building. You can now cross from the warehouse spawn to the construction site spawn. So if you spawn wrong, there's no longer the issue that you have to go through stock or over the building. If you want to hold an angle to kitchen hallway, you now have to rappel at the cage. In stock and lobby, you'll see lines on the ceiling, indicating where the room above you starts. You no longer have to ping where the wall is for someone to get the bandit batteries from underneath. Bar now has an extra door behind the bar. The wall from bar to bathroom hallway is now a hard wall. And the black boxes downstairs in church no longer have a head height peak possibility. You'll have to expose yourself further to be able to hold an angle. Same goes for the blue generator. The lines of sight on the right side of the generator are gone. Upstairs in cache, they added another hard wall to construction. And the island is lifted up a little bit so you can see people's feet underneath it. On the next map, Bank, there's also a new way to cross from alley access to jewel respawn. The server stack in server room is a lot shorter, which gives you more room to play around. Red hallway is now a double door, and there's only one big elevator door now. The railings to vault are gone. It's replaced by a double window. Vault itself looks more spacious. All the railings on the stairs and that square skylight are now meleeable. There's a new door in open area as well. They replaced the hatch in lobby, and there's a new door to ATMs. And one of my favorite changes is how they block the railings at the top of the spiral stairs and that they block the windows to garage and to the main door. The skylight at square skylight is also closed, allowing you to move freely around the janitor's hallway. There's also an added way to move from one roof to the other roof. The last map that has a lot of changes is Coastline. Service entrance has a whole new look, with a double door and an added window. If the objective is kitchen, you cannot plant in service entrance anymore. There are now windows in the kitchen hallway, in VIP hallway, and in luggage. The panel on the roof is also closed, meaning that peeks from the roof are more difficult now. The railings on hookah balcony and aqua balcony are closed. So in order to peek it, you'll have to expose yourself more. VIP has changed a lot. The bookshelves are placed differently, and the window is changed into a soft wall. You can easily leave it soft and play around it as a defender now. I really like how they changed the roof panel. This will make it a lot easier to rotate through the hallways. Back to Osa and her Talon H shield. She has 2 of these shields, and she can place them on the floor, in a doorway, and in a window. Only if you shoot or melee the canister at the bottom, it'll pop and break the shield. If you melee the shield, it has the same effect as a Maestro Evil Eye or a bulletproof camera. Putting the shield on a window leaves a nice little opening for peeks and grenades or flashbangs. Against it. You can also enter through the shield, but it will break.
What?
When Osa has the shield in her hands, she can walk around. If she's crouched, the shield will protect her body and head. The only way to shoot her is to shoot at her feet. If you melee the shield while Osa has it in her hands, it'll have the same effect as with Blitz. With the shield, you can create nice pixel angles, and you'll create a safer way for yourself to peek certain areas. Some operators work really well in combination with Osa's Talon H shield. For example, Blackbeard. With the small hole that's left between Osa's shield and the window frame, you can protect yourself even better with the Blackbeard shield in front of your face. As said before, Sledge's hammer will break the shield immediately. If you time this correctly, you can make a good entry into a site. The shield is fireproof, but if the fire spreads around the shield, the operator sitting behind the shield will still take damage. Be careful when you're placing the shield in a doorway, because there's a small area where your head will be exposed to defenders peeking it from another angle. Impact grenades and C4s will destroy the shield, but if another operator throws an impact grenade at your shield, you can pick the shield back up. If you time this correctly, the shield won't break and you'll be able to place it down again. Of course, there's also ways to counter Osa's Talon H shield. With a Mossy captured shock drone, you can zap the canister off the shield for it to break down. If Osa holds her shield while she's walking, she'll still take damage from Clash's shield. With Meister's Evil Eye, you can zap the canister and the shield will break. C4s in the area of a Talon H shield are really dangerous. If an attacker is holding a line of sight through the shield, you can throw a C4 onto the shield just as a threat. Attackers have to take a few steps back to not be in the range of the C4 anymore. An air jab will blow a defender through the shield if they're falling into the direction of the shield. An Ela stun does not work through the shield, but a Banshee will. It'll even work through a shield with broken glass. You won't receive a Kona stim if you're on the other side of the shield, but in the proximity of the Kona station. A Surya gate will stay active if the shield is placed in the same doorway or window on the other side of the Surya gate. If the operator places a shield on the same side as the Surya gate, they'll go through the gate in the process of placing the shield, meaning that the operator will take damage and the gate will be disabled. That's all about Osa and her Talon H shield, because there are more changes regarding operators in this season. Mute Jammers now work spherical instead of cylindrical. This means that the Mute Jammer sort of has a globe around the jammer. If the jammer is placed further away from the wall, you should be able to breach around the middle part of the wall. If the Mute Jammer is placed at the wall, it'll still cover a higher area. There's also a blue light on the jammer, indicating that it's on and working. This same light is added to C4s. Twitch is reworked as well. She'll spawn in the prep phase with a regular drone, and she has 2 shock drones during the attacking phase. You can also jump with the shock drones. And the shock drone does 5 damage again to defenders instead of 1. This means you can kill an injured person with 4 zaps. The range of a zap is insane. You can zap someone in the hookah doorway when the shock drone is in ruins. And the zap also has a bright effect now. IQ's gadget scanner can now scan gadgets through the floor and through the wall. For example, you can scan Vigil through a wall when his gadget is active. Fuze's cluster charges now go through reinforced walls and hatches. The animation has changed a little bit. If you use a cluster charge on a reinforced wall or hatch, there won't be a hole afterwards that you can peek through. There are also a few gameplay changes coming in the next season. All operators will have a rim light around them. You can turn this off in the settings if you don't like it. This will make enemies easier to see when they're using camouflaging outfits. Flash detection has changed too. You will always be flashed, but the time range of how long you'll be flashed depends on how close you are to the flash grenade and whether you are looking at it or not. This will make flashbangs work more consistent. Alpha packs have changed a bit too. The card of the alpha pack looks different, and they changed the color for uncommon packs. This will now be a green pack. Obviously, during the playtesting we also had some fun moments. Did you just...
Yeah. It landed right on me.
Was that on purpose?
No.
But you just bought 4 packs.
I'm gonna buy 4 now. I can
Wait, you
screen share it, see if we can...
Green. Can we just like
Watch her get all
do
epics
tea
and
on
not
something?
uncommon.
You guys can see this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
That-
Ah! I like this change though as well, looks cool. Ah, you've got to be kidding me!
Oh,
You've got
God,
to
what?
be kidding me!
Hold it.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's...
Wow.
It's close
Oh,
to.
delete it.
Oh,
Oh.
good. That is good. Everyone
No
in the hot tub. In the hot tub.
No way!
Top stream.
Hot tub stream.
Do it,
What the hell?
Oh, you want me to barbecue all of us?
I was thinking we just popped in. Oh, this is really a hot tub. Oh, this is really a hot tub.
I'd like to thank Ubisoft for allowing me to play the new season early. It's always a lot of fun to see the new content and to play it with all these awesome content creators. Thank you for watching the video, and if you've liked it, please consider subscribing and liking the video. And then I'll see you in the next one.
Well, that happened.